Hello everyone. We're starting out another Sunday school year, but a little differently this year. Normally we'd be downstairs having fun, gathering, playing games, having snacks, story time, singing songs. But this year's a little different, isn't it? So we're gonna have to do videos for a little while, and hopefully soon we'll get the A-OK to come back to class. Because you know what, I miss you guys, and it's not the same when I can't see you. I miss your hugs and spending time together and hearing how things are going during your week and stuff. So in the meantime, I will do what I can let's bring Sunday school to you at home. And you're gonna have a little bit of homework, and hopefully we'll have some fun and hopefully learn together. This month of September, we're gonna be talking about God's creation. We're starting a new curriculum, which is Celebrate the Wonder of God curriculum, and it tries to look at the magical part and of God and all the ways He affects us each and every day that we might not always look at. And so, because I was kind of surprised that they took the whole month on the creation story. So we're breaking it down into different sections so you can really understand it. So the first one is about God creates the living things, because those are important on our earth. And if you can see that, I don't know if you can, but He has the water and in the forest, because there's animals all over the earth, isn't there? And especially with COVID, we have a lot more, it seems, even in my neighborhood. This is Genesis chapter 1, verse 20 through 25. God said, "Let there be sea animals in the seas." God created big sea animals and small sea animals. The sea animals swam in the oceans. God said, "Let there be birds in the air." God created all kinds of birds, and the birds flew in the air. God said, "Let there be lots of animals all over the earth," and there were many kinds of animals living on the earth. There were farm animals, bugs, wild animals, and more. God saw all of this and knew it was good. And He blessed each and every animal. And then He asked us later to take care of them and take care of the earth that He had created. When you go for walks, do you pay attention to the singing of the birds, the noises of the insects, the buzzing, the chirping of the crickets and stuff? Paying attention to all the things we might not notice if we're working or playing too fast, too hard, and going forward and not stopping, slowing down, and noticing God in everything. So you know what, if you could go for maybe a nature walk and listen, see what you can hear, look around and look at all the colors, especially now as we're moving into fall, we're going to have all kinds of gorgeous colors in the trees and stuff. But I've been noticing the deer. We actually have a poor deer that's been coming through our yard that had broken his ankle, and she's been eating in our yard and stuff. So we've been praying for her and hoping she makes it. And then you got your chipmunks and your squirrels, and there's so many animals. We even have a fox that runs through our yard. And remembering all of that, and and watching over them and seeing how carefree they live their lives. And God created them, and He takes care of them too. And I sneak some bird seed out there for them to eat too, because it's fun. So when you go on this walk, just pay attention to all the things that God created. And if you can pick up 3 things, they could be anything. Like I had picked this morning, and it's not real happy with me, was a sunflower from my front yard. And it started to lose its leaves. It was much happier outside than it was in the vase and being put in water. So I'll probably leave the rest of the sunflowers outside. And then I found a bird feather. I don't know what kind of bird it belongs to, but I thought it was quite pretty. So we brought it in, and I found a stone. There's so many things, just anything. It could be a pine cone or an acorn, or things that you come across outside that you can pick up and go, you know what? This is because God created it. He leaves His thumbprint everywhere. So just start paying attention and thinking and just noticing the different things that God does, because He touches our life in so many ways. The next thing I want you to do is, I'd like it if all of you would find a notebook. I don't know if you have one at home or if you can have your mom get you one, but just a plain old notebook. That's going to be your Sunday school journal. And we're going to kind of work with this while we're doing these videos till we get to come back to the classroom. So the first thing I want you to do, if you're old enough, I want you to write 3 things that you're thankful for in this week. And then if you want, you could even put them, I think on Facebook and YouTube, you could make comments. You could put them on there if you want, but I also want them in your notebook. The next would be, like I'm so grateful for Pastor Keith. I'm grateful for our 2 dogs at home that bring so many smiles, especially when we were quarantined to the house. And, you know, that deer that walks through our yard that we get to watch, you know, she survived a pretty intense injury that she could have given up, but she hasn't. She just keeps going, and she's eating, and looks like she's got good, looks healthy. She's got good weight on her, and I was worried that she wouldn't be able to get enough to eat. So we also want to say prayers for all those that are sick. And I guess I got prayers for. So you can pick 3 things. One of them is the people that are sick, because I know quite a few people that aren't doing so well right now. And a prayer that we can start gathering back in the Sunday school rooms again, because these rooms are empty and they miss you too. But and I'm trying to think what another one would be. Probably for my clients at work, because I have a lot of people that are struggling right now. So if you want to have 3 things that you're grateful or thankful for, 3 things that you want to pray to God for help with, and then draw your favorite animal. I drew an owl because we had an owl in our yard this summer and really enjoyed watching, and he would go out there and sit in front of our windows and would look in at us, and it was really cool. So not a very good artist though, but that is my owl. So if you want to draw your favorite animal at the bottom of your page, that would be awesome. So I hope I get to hear from you guys with these videos, and hoping that each and every one of you start to notice, the footprint, fingerprint, whatever you want to call it, God has all over this world, because it's everywhere if we stop, pay attention, listen, look, and notice. And they need our care too. So I hope you guys have a great week. I am so glad I get to at least talk to you, and I hope I get some feedback where you guys let me know what's going on in your lives too. Love you guys. Bye-bye.